Women's Championship of the World, out of the blue corner, fighting out of the MMA Lab in Phoenix, Arizona, Forrest the Bay Molinari. And out of the red corner, fighting out of Super MMA in Fontana, California, the reigning champion, Jaeleen the Natural Robledo.
No love for the champ in the challenger's house. Ryan Bergerman is our referee with the final instructions. Oh, no glove touch.
It's the night of no glove touches.
Oh man, I tell you what, you could cut the tension in here with a knife.
Forrest coming out quick.
Chris strikes from the champ. Molinari, a lot of nervous energy. This is very tense.
Although she does have an extensive wrestling background, there really is nothing like being in the cage.
Both girls content to stand and trade. First exchange on the feet. Sorry, grappling exchange on the feet, I should say. Molinari pressing the champ up against the cage.
This is likely right where Forrest wants her. This is
absolutely,
where she can
her strength has to be absolutely crazy in any wrestling exchange. Look at the thighs on Forrest. My goodness, those are tree trunks. I don't want any of those knees. And it's always, I don't know why it's a thing, but like the most grueling aspect of MMA is the, what people tend to call the most boring. There's a lot of technical stuff going on here. There's a lot of, small nuances, right? But to the average fan, this is boring.
So what we're looking for here is Forrest is doing a great job retaining control. Obviously, Jaeleen doesn't likely want to be in this situation, so she's going to be looking to fight for her underhooks just like that.
Double unders, very nice.
Flip her over, and from here she has the freedom to break away, but Forrest did a great job putting her right back on the cage, and that's likely due to her wrestling pedigree. Forrest game here, she's also looking to likely get some underhooks on this near side here so she can start working towards a takedown.
Now, again, this is professional, so they can knee, they can elbow to the head, to the body. It don't matter. Nice sprawl from Forrest.
Right
Good
here,
knee.
Now Forrest here has an opportunity to score some points. Oh, Jaeleen did a great job popping her head out.
And this is absolutely grueling. This will sap your gas tank for sure.
Oh yeah. In professional fights, 5-minute rounds as well.
Correct. So they have an
factor.
additional 2 minutes to beat each other up.
And it is a long extra 2 minutes. I remember my pro debut. I was like, 5 minutes is a different beast for sure.
Knee from the champ.
Both fighters having their moments, scoring little points here and there.
Well, look, even with the double unders, right, and her hands locked, Forrest is able to bully her way. Finally, Robledo turns her. They separate. Oh.
It definitely seems that Robledo has the advantage with his striking exchanges here, as Forrest pops her with a jab of her own.
Forrest feigning combinations here. Oh, I like that feint on that level change. Giving Robledo something to think about. Oh, Nice little 1-2. Oh, man. These girls are getting after it.
Brutal clinch work from both of them.
Again, Molinari with the champ up against the cage. It's the champ's job to fight out of this position if she doesn't want to be here. So this is very much Forrest fighting her fight and winning this position. Little blood coming out of the nose of the champ in the right nostril. I feel like today I've gotten the left and right. I got it now. Again, Forrest just bullying her way back to the advantageous position.
And you got to wonder how the judges are scoring this, because from the outside looking in, this is an advantageous position for Forrest, but it doesn't seem like she's scoring a lot of points with it.
Oh, nice jab. Good strikes there on the break from Robledo.
Great
tough round to score.
Definitely tough to score.
That's a tough round to score. Even harder when you don't have any water. I'm telling you, Adrian's going to watch this back and he's going to be like, oh man, I completely forgot about that. Again.
Gotta stay hydrated.
We trying out here.
Yeah. We're a great fight. I mean,
a technical battle for sure.
They're definitely not laying there. Yes, it is mostly clinching right now, but they're both being active. It's not like Forrest is just pushing her up against the cage. It's just that the champ's doing a really good job at stuffing her takedown attempts from the clinch. If I'm Robledo, I'm definitely looking to utilize that jab more, see if we can keep Forrest away. And if I'm Forrest, I really liked it when she was mixing in those level changes as feints there.
Absolutely.
I think that might be her ticket to having some success in some of these striking exchanges.
For sure. Neither girl breathing heavy. They came in shape. Forrest immediately taking center cage. I mean, in just her second professional fight. Oh, great combination from the champ. Head kick attempts. Back-to-back head kick attempts. Sorry. Champ returns. She's fighting absolutely the way that she should. She's taking the center of the cage. She's holding her ground. She's mixing up her strikes. She's not just shooting for the takedown, which is what a lot of people probably expected.
What you're seeing now is Robledo's throwing that jab, but also throwing it to the body to kind of counter those level changes from Forrest. So we definitely got a chess match going on here.
Good combination from the champ. Backs her up. Big combinations here. Oh! Forces the level change. Gets her to the ground for the first time.
That's exactly what Forrest needed right there. The momentum was starting to shift against her. Jaeleen was landing some heavy shots. Seemed to daze Forrest just a little bit, but not enough. She was able to keep her composure, change elevation.
That's the difference between a good wrestler and a great wrestler. The champ forced her into a really ugly shot, and she was able to keep it and put the champ on her butt.
That's that chain wrestling, they call it. You take that shot no matter how it looks. You don't stop moving until you're on top. Interesting move here.
Oh, man. Great way to work herself into almost half guard here.
And a good amount of time left in the round as well. Forced to score some points of her own.
Well, and Robledo is forced to carry all of Forrest's weight, which she knows how to rehydrate. Believe me.
Robledo doing a great job, doing everything she needs to do to get back to her feet, being very smart here.
Well, and Forrest is being heavy.
She's feeding her the hips there too.
Nice shot to the body.
Often.
Robledo giving up her back.
Yeah, if I'm Robledo here, I'm putting 2 hands on one of Forrest's hands, get some hand control here so that she can use that cage to kind of turn and scrape her off. So it looks like Forrest was privy to it. Great wrestling from the challenger.
Robledo works her way back to her feet. Forrest still has both underhooks. Champ's corner screaming for elbows. Oh!
Beautiful uppercuts followed up by a right hook by Forrest.
Both girls just touching each other up here on the feet. That was a nice leg kick. There's no tell on that leg kick either. It's really beautiful. Good counter from the champ.
Forrest is doing a great job putting some volume on the champ here, but she's got to keep her chin down.
Oh,
And off the
oh,
line.
nice combination from the champ. Forces Forrest to tie up again. Again, every time she's in trouble, she can just go right back to her wrestling game. Oh, there's a lot of blood on the face of the champ. Oh, sorry, the challenger.
Oh, yeah. The champ doing a great job defending this takedown so far. Not letting Forrest cause too much damage, even though she's in the more advantageous position here in the clinch.
For sure, but all the strikes, for the most part, are coming from the champ. 10 seconds left here in the second round.
Robledo might be looking to throw some elbows here. Ooh, a nice knee she snuck in, another one.
Trying to get some slicing elbows over the top.
The champ making this fight dirty at the end there.
The challenger is busted up. I guess you would have that insight, wouldn't you?
We are moving on to the third and final round for the professional.
Unbelievable fight through 2 rounds. Very, very closely contested fight.
Yeah, such a tough one to score. We got Robledo here winning a lot of the striking exchanges, but they seem to just always get interrupted by Forrest's grappling capability. If I'm either fighter, I said it before, but I'm looking for the finish.
Absolutely. I don't want to leave anything to chance to the judges. Now the damage favors the champ for sure. You can see the face of the challenger busted up. Again, Molinari takes center cage. Both girls still fresh.
Molinari's moving very great for coming into the third grueling round here. Both fighters, really. And the champ's just being a little bit more tight with her exchanges, and I think that's why she's winning a lot of these flurries here.
Well, she's being super technical, and she's being technically sound both offensively and defensively. Nose of the challenger starting to leak a little bit again. Good combination from the champ. Oh! Oh! There we go. Right when she needed it the most. Into side control.
And that's the story of this fight. As soon as Robledo starts to get momentum going her way with these striking exchanges, Forrest does a great job of just putting a stop to it, getting that takedown, and now she's here. Looks like she's working for a finish here, might be trying to get this arm triangle, maybe just get to a mount.
Just trying to get to a more advantageous, just a better position. Nice guard regain from the champ. He's putting damage on her. hiking the legs up, potentially looking for a submission. Oh, great strikes from the bottom.
Wow. Very impressive work from the bottom from the champion.
Uh-oh. Thought she was looking for the go-go plata there.
Champ makes her way to the cage. She might use the stand-up here. She's gonna try and scoot her hips to that cage and just use that to elevate herself up. Forrest doing a great job tying up the legs here.
It's not the most technical stand-up, but when your opposition's not doing anything to stop it, you're gonna stand up every time. Just powering her way through. The heart of these two is insane. Because this is a tough fight.
Grueling, grueling fight here. Neither fighter just giving each other any time to breathe, really.
Right in front of us here. Molinari content to just hold her here.
Now, if I'm Molinari, I don't think it's enough to win this fight just by holding her on the cage. If I'm her, I'm looking to maybe change elevation and go for the takedown. And honestly, that's probably about it.
I mean, Robledo is putting the damage together, even when she's in the less advantageous position. She's been constantly active, whether it's stuck up against the cage, whether it's on the bottom. Head kick attempt from the champ.
Wow.
Takedown. Wow! The power on that takedown.
Almost
submission attempt here from the champ.
Almost drove the champ right through the cage there.
The official, he was scared. The official was definitely scared. The champ is looking for something here.
Oh, she's got a deep high arm guillotine here. I'm not sure it's under the chin though.
I don't know how much time we have left on the clock, but champ had to let it go. Trying to hit a switch here. Not gonna get it, but she'll stand up.
Here we are again, using the cage to stand up. Seems the ref giving someone some warnings here for grabbing the cage.
Well, she's just putting her hand up against it, honestly, that time. Shannon Rich giving some advice here. Getting some advice from the crowd, and it actually worked. The corner of Shannon Rich.
And the champ here just finding any opportunity that she can to do some damage, even though she can't seem to get off the fence. And that concludes an amazing main event title fight. Grueling 3-round war.
That was
Tough to
intense.
say.
That was absolutely grueling. I mean, that is the hardest part about MMA, is that clinching up against the fence. It's not easy. It doesn't make you feel good, you know? You're just tired, and you're trying to get this person off of you. And then the whole time you're getting punched and kicked and kneed and elbowed, and I mean, it's not a fun time. It's not a fun time. But I'll tell you what, it was entertaining as all hell. These girls left everything in the cage, and I think either way, both girls are gonna learn from this experience.
Absolutely.
Now, we just gotta find out if it's and new or and still. I'm gonna go shove a microphone in one of their faces.
And as always, I'll hold down the fort here. The whole story of the fight seemed to be the champ, Robledo, landing some significant strikes on the striking exchanges, standing up, getting some momentum going her way. but then getting interrupted by the challenger. By takedowns, grappling. And Forrest really seemed to just focus on grinding the champ down. And those exchanges are just so hard to judge. If we're judging off of damage, definitely seems like there's more damage to the face of Molinari. If we're judging off of control, definitely a lot of control favoring Molinari. If we're judging off of significant strikes, I think we'd have to give that to the current champ, Jaeleen Robledo. But in the end, it goes to the scorecards. And just like my co-host Steve here mentioned, we're gonna find out if it's and new or and still.
Ladies and gentlemen, this main event championship bout goes the distance. Let's hear it for these two warriors. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Greta Cox scores the bout 29-28 for Robledo. Judge Tim Corrado scores the bout 29-28 for Molinari. And Judge Andrew Top scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision and still RUF Featherweight Champion of the world, Jaeleen Robledo.
Ladies and gentlemen, champ, that was absolutely grueling. That was the word of the night for your fight, absolutely grueling. Is that the fight you expected?
You know, I knew coming in that Forrest was a very tough opponent. I knew she was durable. I know her background, she's a wrestler. Wrestling is tough, especially for how long she's been doing it. So whether it was a finish, whether it was a distance, I know I was 100% prepared for whatever the fight brought.
I can tell you this, no matter where you were in this cage, you were mounting offense. You were hitting her wherever and whenever you could. Talk to me about the game plan coming in. Was it, get her in the middle, away from the cage, or was it put the pace on her and beat her up?
It was definitely both. I knew that I couldn't be near the cage because of her experience in wrestling. You know, that's obviously going to be her game plan. And she had success with it. So it was definitely put some hands on her, make her desperate for that shot. And even if I did end up on my back, there was going to be damage created there. So no matter where I was, 100% prepared. And I want to thank my coaches for getting me to that preparation. We spent hours in Thailand and doing ground and pound hours every weekend. They made me prepared, so I want to thank them especially for that game plan that we were prepared for.
All right, and then obviously everybody wants to know, when is the champ going to defend again?
So I took out the top 2 girls in California. I now just took out the top 2 girls in Arizona. So next up on my hit list is Las Vegas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Jaeleen Robledo.
Yes. Thank you. I want to thank RUF for bringing us out for another amazing event. I had so much fun last time when I was here, and I had another great experience here. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Women's main event, let's go. And I want to thank my family for making the drive out here, my teammates. They came out here to support. And I want to thank my coaches, Batiste. He's done so much with me, spent so many hours, and he's made champions, and I'm just so grateful to have him in my corner. I want to thank Mario. He's the best training partner that I could ever ask for. He's always making me better. And I want to thank my dad for all the hours he spent with me in the gym. We spent so many hours. And everyone out here, thank you for supporting me, and I can't wait to come back out here. Thank you.
All right, again, your champ, Jaeleen Robledo. I'm going to give it to Dave Velvet to send us off for the night.